Hi, Ask Charlie and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am up in the yard and I've got lovely Cassie's bottom here and I'm going to show you how to plait a horse's tail. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, to ring the bell to be alerted of new things, and do comment and ask any questions. So let's get going. So I've just washed Cassie's tail and I've used this shampoo, which is really good. Also the blue, just bog standard fairy liquid, is good too. I have then used this, which is mane and tail conditioner and detangler. I never use it on the mane because it makes it impossible to plait with, and I just use it on the bottom parts of her tail and then brush through with that. We've done that and I'm going to hope that she's going to stand really nicely for us. I've got some elastic bands at the ready. Just going to pop them up there. So when you plait a tail, I always start from left hand side and get that sort of thickness. Can you see that sort of thickness piece? And then again from the right. Now when you do a normal regular French plait, you would get a piece from the middle, but this isn't good hair to use, so I actually always take two pieces from the right hand side like that, and then just start your normal plait, and then every time adding in, just like doing French plait, but you want to make sure that your pieces from each side are a similar thickness and you don't take huge chunks. You want it to be really nice and even, and you need to keep an even tension as you're plaiting. So just like this. Move, which is not ideal for you to see closely. I will do some close-ups on this. Cassie, have you heard an aeroplane? Is that what you've heard? I think we've got the flight path to Gatwick, not far away. That's just what she's heard. So you just keep going from left to right, making sure that you take even amounts and quite small sections. Let me see if I can move it back over. Not too far, not too far. Good girl, stand. So this sort of thickness, which I don't think you can see. Let me come back on that side and I'll show you the sunlight. Such a bright sunny day. Can you see that sort of thickness? So it's really not very much. You just want to keep it really fine and delicate. And the same, you know, on that side, like that, and then on that side, and you just add it into your plait in the middle as you are going. And I used to practice actually doing this on my dolls in the car on long journeys. It was before the days of iPads or films or anything like that in the car, so I spent hours. We used to drive up to Scotland. I spent hours plaiting, and that's how I learned how to do it. And I used to do a lot of showing. So as you can see, I'm nearly at the bottom. So this bone in her tail is called her dock, and you just want to stop just above the dock bone. So we're just going to do a few more bits. Now when I'm getting lower and lower down, when I pick up the pieces from the side, I miss a little bit. Otherwise the plait's going to be angled down. So I take it from slightly lower so it comes across straight into that bit. I hope that makes sense. And then here I just miss a little bit. And so it comes across into the plait straight. So those are going to be my last bits that I'm adding in from the side. And I'm now just going to plait this all the way down to the end. So it's quite a long plait. Stand, Cassie. There are so many horseflies at the moment, they're bothering her a little bit. You're a good girl, aren't you? And you just whiz down. So I've now got down to almost the bottom of her tail, and I've got an elastic white plaiting band on her bottom, which I'm going to secure in the end of this plait. So I should just pop that round on there. And then I poke it. I'm going to move the camera down and show you because she's not really playing ball and she keeps moving around tonight. So I'm going to, no, don't you move. I'm going to poke this up inside there. You're being bitten, sweetie. So that's poked up in there, and you want to make sure that I try and poke it up further and then pull it back down a little bit. And then I've got a needle and thread here. I'm just going to pop a knot in that end. Cassie, please don't move. And I'm just going to secure with my needle and thread, and it looks much neater. You could put an elastic band on the top there, but you can see it. And if you're competing in the show ring, that knot wasn't big enough, so I shall not pull it through quite so tight next time. Put my finger on it. And then I just stitch up and down through this part and just secure it. And then it lies nice and flatly. You don't want it to loop like that. You actually want it to be nice and flat. So just up and down through here. And you can have big stitches at the back because nobody will look, but just try and do little tiny ones on the top side like this. And hopefully my thread is just about long enough for this. And then I use one of those sewing quick unpicks. I keep one of those in my plaiting kit, and they're really quick and easy to take this thread out at the end of the competition. So we're down at the bottom part now, and I'm just going to secure that off, loop through there, loop back through there, and then pop that in there so I don't lose it. White is not a brilliant colour to wear with horses. And then I'm just going to cut that end off and also that knot end. And there we are. I'm just going to straighten it out. But a nice plaited tail. Now these little bits you can tuck in and then hairspray. But I tend to put a tail bandage on, so I'll damp it down, put a tail bandage on, and then these little bits are all nicely tucked in there. Sorry, I just realised I've moved the camera down. You can't actually see me chatting, so I shall duck down. But I hope that you found that useful. And it really is. It's quick and easy, but it just takes practice. But just remember, when you bring in from the sides, not too thick, keep them really, really nice and even, and just duck down a little bit. That was too good to be true. Duck down a little bit so you get the plait. So the plait doesn't end up coming down in a V like that and being saggy. You've got to keep the tension, and that's how you do it.